Okay, hey, Ryan here with Thanks.io. In this video, I'm going to show you a demo of the call tracking software we're using. And in fact, if you want to call the number that you see on the screen here, you can, I'll leave it up on the video. You can kind of see firsthand how this works and how we're using it. But basically, here you can see we have a letter going out, and in the letter, we do a call to action to call this number right here. And you can use these numbers. I do it twice, by the way. I do it in the body and I do it again in the PS to make sure people call. And the thinking here is that if somebody's holding a letter in their hand, they're going to have their phone in the other hand, and to call to listen to pre-recorded information about something is not a big thing to ask, especially if you tell them they're not going to have to talk to a human. Now, of course, the system is designed to allow the phone to route people to a real human at your business, and there's a lot of flexibility, but that's the way we're using it, as sort of a direct response tool to get people to call in to hear information about an offer. Where it gets really interesting is that there's automation option here where if you call, the person calls, they can automatically get a text back from you. If they call the first time, they can get one text. If they call the second time, they can get another text. So definitely call the number that we put on the screen there so that you can kind of experience this firsthand, see how quick the text comes. But wait a second before you do that. I want to show you a couple of things about how to use this thing. So let's go in here. We go to My Numbers. It's very easy to add a number. You just click the blue button. Once you're inside a number, you're going to hit on this Call Flows option right at the top here, and you can create very flexible, interesting trees and flows with the system. So in this case, I have a voicemail recording, and I send people directly to a greeting message that is very easy to record. If I click Edit, you can see here that I can just click on the green button and record a message. You can also just type your message and have a computer-generated female voice read the message, and it actually sounds really realistic. So you tap, you record your message, and as people listen to the message again, you can have it so that they get a text message back with further info. Text forwarding right here, if you want people to text into your number instead of calling, you can have it do that as well, and you'll get the text replies. Another thing you can do is use an IVR menu, which means that you can tell people in your when they call in, you can say, hey, enter the number 1, enter the number 2 for XYZ info, and then you can forward to specific phone numbers at your business, or forward back through to specific messages that are recorded for the different offers you're making so that you can track that way as well. But what I'm sticking to right now is just having people call in to get a direct response offer, just like you will if you decide to check out our demo to learn more, just to hear the information and then leveraging that auto text flow to sort of be in a text conversation with the lead or the prospect. Now, of course, there is tracking built into this. That's another really cool thing. Another big reason to do this, one of the biggest, is that you'll be able to see who's calling in. You can actually add messages, create tags, and add notes and things like that. But mostly this is so that if you spend, say, a few bucks to send a 100-letter test, for example, to a specific audience with Thanks.io, or you start to scale, you'll know exactly which of your letter campaigns or your postcard campaigns are performing well. So again, how would you use this? Have people call in for more information, auto text them back a link to a calendar to talk to you more, auto text them back a link to order your product at a discount. So many different ways you can use it, and you're definitely going to want to track your campaigns here with Thanks.io, and I highly recommend PhoneWagon as a way to do that. So next step, go ahead right now if you want and give a call to this number just to hear our live demo and kind of see how it's implemented firsthand. Thanks a lot.